Man, I know a lot of people want to go there. Let me just tell you, it's 22 hours by plane. So if you have the opportunity, don't. You don't want to be on a plane for more than 8 hours. 22 hours is like a stress test that's out of control. You're locked in there, the treadmill's going, you got wires everywhere. Where's the fucking nurse? Where's the fucking nurse? You want to know what it's like to be on a plane for 22 hours? Go home, sit in a chair, and squeeze your head as hard as you can. Don't stop. Don't fucking stop. Then take a paper bag and put it over your mouth and nose. And breathe your own air over and over and over. Now they say, you know, that you should fly first class. Well, that doesn't fucking help. So the chair is comfortable, you're still squeezing the fuck out of your head. And if you're in coach, kill yourself. The airlines try to distract you. They bring you food, liquor, food, liquor, food. Cognac. They offered me cognac. I didn't even drink cognac, so I said, fire that son of a bitch up and throw it at my head. Then they show you a movie, then they show you another movie. And when all that's done, there's still 14 hours to fucking go.
Okay, hi. I'm Carl Turner. LL Carl T. Ladies love Carl T. People know that. Do you know me as Carl? I'm here as your host for the next 3 weeks to take you on a journey that goes through Malaysia, Australia, Singapore, Indonesia, and eventually back to Great Britain. We've arrived in Malaysia. Beautiful country from what I see, but all I see is trees inside a glass dome. Wow, that's as close as I'm going to get to Malaysia. 12 hours on the plane to get here. It's a long 12 hours. And now we've searched through miles and miles of terminal and shops to try and find some sort of hotel so we can spruce up, ready for another 9-hour epic flight from here to Sydney. Until then, ta-ta.
Me again, newsflash. Shower room. And all this so we can freshen up, make us look a bit more respectable.
We are showered, we are refreshed somewhat. Still in the same clothes, however. And now, the long walk to the shops and to wait for our 8-hour journey to Sydney. Ta-ta. Hi, I'm Carl. Newsflash. On the morning of the 9th, I believe. I don't know, my clock says it's 7. Breakfast. On Malaysian Airlines. That is a chicken pie.
Chicken pie? Having a breakfast in 3 days.
Wow. We won't be flying Malaysian again. Bon appetit. Enjoy your meal. We've arrived, finally, after 20 hours on the flight. Sydney. Very damp. Very damp. Very damp. We should have stayed at home. But here we are. More from me later. Finally, after days of travelling, your host Carl Turner, Thursday, day 3, is tucking into some food, some real food. This is John Fleming, Action News, also known as me. As you can see, wonderful. Blue Mountains. 3 sisters. To my right. rocks, steeped in history, miles and miles of views, as we can only imagine what's been here before us, and what was certainly coming after us. This is Chuck Fleming, and your action report here at Blue Mountain. Action News, Chuck Fleming. As you can see, top of this beautiful Blue Mountain range, with the waterfall in the distance. Glenn, the tour guide, thank you very much for this beautiful day. Thank you very much for letting us come on your tour.
Thanks a lot, Chuck. Good to have you along today, especially on such a great day. Weather's been perfect. Can't beat a day like this in the mountains.
Absolutely.
Always looks beautiful though. Hope you enjoyed it.
I certainly did. Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Hey Chuck, I'm Chuck. Oh. Chuck Fleming here, Action News once again. Beautiful. It is the 9th of March. The weather, as you can see, is much, much better than yesterday. Here we are, Sydney Harbour. The cruise ship, the bridge, and in the far distance, the Opera House. Dwarfed by the skyline that lies in front of me. Temperature today due to get up to the high 20s, and we are due to board the Arcadia sometime later on this afternoon. Halfway around the world. Let's enjoy ourselves. Goodbye for now. Good morning, Chuck Fleming here, Action News. We have arrived in Melbourne, Australia. Home of Neighbours.
Oh, goodness sake and shit and balls.
I know it doesn't look much at the moment. This is purely because we are only at the port. However, to my right, we have our refuelling ship. That's going to give us the necessary fuel needed to get from here to Adelaide. As I said before, very famous for Neighbours. We are going on a shore excursion today to give us the highlights of Melbourne, and more importantly, to give us a nice 4-hour tour of what this place is all about. The weather for today, low 20s, not much humidity, pretty much like back home, I would say. All I can really say to that is I'm hoping for a lot kinder seas over the next few days, as us and the crew, we were not very well at all last night. So all I can say is Chuck Fleming signing off. Nearly time for us to go. Ta-ta. Chuck Fleming, Action News. Quick report before we go into the darkness. We've just come off a great tour of Melbourne. Brilliant. Went in, well, the world's smallest, cute. Beautiful. See you later. Chuck Fleming, Action. On our final day, our only day in Melbourne, and we are casting off, jetting off, shipping off, disappearing into the deep blue once again for 2 days. That is all. Once again we disappear from Melbourne to arrive in Adelaide 2 days later. Weather has been nice today, see some beautiful sights. All I can say is, let's hope there's no seasickness tonight. Ta-ta. of the basket look the size of the ball, man.
Finish him!
Yes! Come on! Woo! The crowd goes wild! This is Chuck Fleming coming to you live from the Poop Deck Puppet. A beautiful sunny day at sea. This is the first of 2 days, second of 2 days at sea, solidly at sea. We are here right next to the big chimney, the big exhaust pipes, and these antenna array here for communication and such. As you can see, the sky, and to its credit, that's the bluest sky I've ever seen, because it's nice out here. When I say nice, I mean nice. For sunbathing weather. If I take you over here slightly, we can see the front of the ship, and we can see the pool just down these stairs here. We can get right to the edge, actually, to be perfectly honest. And from here we can see 11 stories down. We can see the pool, which in these seas is more like a wave machine, to be perfectly fair. I think that's really about it for this particular news report. More to come later on. But in better right, baby. Better right. This is Chuck Fleming Action News from Holden, and I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing, but we're on our way to cuddle some koalas. This car has a 6-cylinder engine, and that's about it. That's all I can say. We're in Adelaide, by the way, too. I'm concentrating a little, making sure that the sat-nav takes me in the right direction.
Sunrise, she bringing the morning. Sunrise, bringing the morning. Fluttering the skirts all around. Sunrise, she come with the dawning. Sunrise, come with the dawning. Spreading all the light all around. Sunrise on the kangaroo paw. Sunrise on the kangaroo paw. Glistening the dew all around. Sunrise filling all the hollows. Sunrise filling all the hollows. Lighting up.
Check this out. I am Birdman. I am Birdman.
Birdman from Alcatraz.
Sit. Yes, I am Birdman.
Up the hills all around. Sunrise come with the dawning. Sunrise she come every day. Sunrise bringing the morning. Sunrise every day. She drive away the darkness every day. Drive away the darkness, bringing back the warmth to the ground. Sunrise, oh, sunrise. sunrise, oh, spreading all the light all around. Sunny rise, bringing the morning. Sunny rise, bringing the morning. Sunny rise, bringing the morning, spreading all the light all around.
This is Chuck Fleming, Action News, live from Perth Kings Park, 16th of March. We have a week and a half left before we eventually hit UK soil. But now we're here in Perth after spending 2 whole days at sea. Oh, there. That is Perth city centre. What a view. The main freeway leading round the city. We caught a train this morning that took about 30 minutes from Fremantle, which is where the port is, where the ship came in early this morning. Over there we have the bay, and further around there's another bay, and that's it for the bays. And then here there's a memorial. From this kind of view it just looks like some stone, but I'm sure from the front it looks a lot more impressive. As you can see, there is not a cloud in the sky. Today's temperature 26 degrees with a slight southern easterly breeze of about force 2. Here's one thing, the projects. In Perth they have the projects. That's for the poor people. As you can see, they're small apartments. Yes, they may overlook the bay, but they are not apartments like they are in those big buildings yonder. And an open bus tour. There's a tour bus down there. What the Australians think is a British, traditional British bus. Not like I've seen. Not in my lifetime. This is Chuck Fleming, Action News, signing off. Until then, ta-ta.
He wears his heart safety pin to his backpack. His backpack is all that he knows. Shot down by strangers whose glances can cripple the heart and devour the soul. All alone he turns to stone while holding his breath after death.
Welcome to Bali Introduction Tours with Destination Asia Tours on Bali. My name is Imadeswardana Yasa. The spelling is I-M-A-D-E-S-U-A-R-D-A-N-A-Y-A-S-A.
Hi, this is Quick Chuck Fleming, quick action, quick news from Bali, Indonesia, one of 17,500 islands of the Republic of Indonesia. This is a temple, one of 25,000 temples. More later. Chuck Fleming Action News. We don't want to show you the weaving, that bad boy, so we're going to fast travel by map back to the ship.
Hi, this is Chuck Fleming for a quick Action News Report update. We are in Singapore, and this, frankly, is the busiest port I've ever seen. Ships, tugboats, ships, container ship, really big container ship, and the big one earlier. Down there's a refueling ship, however, we are getting off the Arcadia today. Do you hear me? We're getting off today. We're getting off today. Land for 4 days. 4 days. And that's it. And we're on the way to the hotel. And it's out.
This is Chuck Fleming Action News, reporting to you live from what can only be described as the biggest wheel I've ever seen. I am now at the top, the very pinnacle of engineering, the Singapore Flyer. This is as high as we go in the Singapore sky on the wheel, the biggest wheel in the world. From the top of this wheel I can see a floating football pitch with a single tier stadium stand, high-rise buildings to my right and to my dead ahead, and the biggest seaport in the world, probably, if Carlsberg made it. A lot of construction to the left at the bottom of the island, don't know what that is. Very murky today. Usually on the top of here you can see Singapore, Malaysia and Indonesia, but not today. As you can see, there is a fine fog, smog across the city, probably due to the heat. And that's really about it from this news report from Singapore. Top of the Flyer, Chuck Fleming signing off. Fleming, Action News coming to you live from the centre of Singapore. Business district, very warm this morning. A lot of money here. A lot of payment is bad on this off, you know. Did you hear that? Chuck Fleming. Chuck Fleming, Action News. You let the body. We are in an underground, Singapore underground, going to Orchard Road, tapping. And it's very clean down here. Very clean.
Hello, welcome to Sentosa Island. Little report from there. We've just had a walk past the Merlion, which is back up that way. If you want to pan round with the camera, you see the one of the largest reptile pits. Actually, it's a water feature. This is one of the largest in the world. Okay, if you want to pan round to your right, you'll see in the distance, in the haze, some of the shipping and the Singapore industry. Quite a hazy day, but it is quite a warm day. And that's about all I have to say from Singapore for now. This is King Kenny signing off.
You ready? Here we go.
Oh yeah, it's good. I can hear it.
Can we hear the country there? Other side, other side.
Shit, yeah, it's good.
Sounds like it hurts. No, he sniffed. It was all in his lungs now. Let's have a look.
Yeah, it's pretty loud. I got better.
Other side. You need to do it more on the inside. Like here. There. That's it. Yeah, it sounds like he's chopping his brain out or something. Don't forget your ear hair.
Breathe out.
Anybody got tissue?
I think it collects it.
Thank you.
Don't forget your ear hair. No, not inside your ear, on the outside of your ear, yeah.
That's what I'm doing.
That bit there, yeah, on the other side. Bit more on the outside. Yeah, that's it. Oh, you got it. You got it good.
They look better.
Better.
You're on, Chuck.
This is Chuck Fleming, live for Action News for the final time. And I am, by my face as you can see, in some considerable discomfort. It was Thursday, the last day on the ship, and we were playing tennis with our Australian cousins, and a shot came over the net. I went for the shot, I missed the shot and ran full pelt into a metal bar, and I hurt my arm, which is bruised up nicely now, and I lost a rib, which is quite badly bruised on the inside. It hurts to breathe, it hurts to sit, it hurts to stand, it hurts to sleep. It doesn't hurt to eat, and thank God it doesn't hurt to pee. However, my wife continuously shakes her head at me and has no remorse for my bad rib. At least it did it at the end of the holiday and not the beginning of the holiday, like I did 5 years ago in Dominican Republic. However, we now say goodbye to Singapore and goodbye to this vacation. It's been long and extremely enjoyable, and I'm a little bit sad to be going home. I wish I was on a permanent holiday. Yes, for those that are watching, I do love work, but I love holidays more. So thoughts of the day, I don't really have any. Just take care of yourselves and each other. Thank you for watching over the last 3 weeks. I hope you've enjoyed it. half as much as we have. Ta-ta.